Alright, welcome back to SoFlo TV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. So there's a follow-up to this story right here. It was not her. Well, brace for impact. But before we start that story, take a look at these that you might have missed. So this one, you need to see and hear this one right here about the nurse from Florida. Our Gully Bop onstage interview review is coming up as well. And it is very interesting. And I hope you saw this one. And if you didn't, make sure you do, because there's a part 2 to that one as well. Now, like I said before, welcome to SoFlo TV. And let's get into this one right here, which is what... Alright, people, just like I said, brace for impact. Okay? Now, if you saw the video that carried this icon right here, which I uploaded to the channel early wee hours, I uploaded that video around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. this morning, early, right, to dispel some rumors, because I got notification from a couple of people saying, SoFlo, do a video on this, do a video on this. Then find a little girl, chop up in a bag, head missing, body parts, piece up like chicken parts and these kind of things. And for some reason, I didn't do it. My spirit just didn't lead me to do it. I didn't think it was her. Now, make no mistake about it, me not doing that original story has nothing to do with personal feelings. It has more to do with research. I have a couple of credible sources out of Jamaica that I depend on, right? And I always big them up when I'm doing my reviews. If you listen closely, when you hear me say shout out so-and-so, shout out so-and-so, shout out to the Gleaner, shout out to Star, shout out to Loop, shout out to whoever I shout out, I've done my research and measured their story against others that carried it. I didn't see any of them on the platform carrying that story, so I let it wait. 2 days later, it turns out a news release, press release, was released saying it was a hoax, it was a fake story, it wasn't her. We were able to breathe a sigh of relief. Her mom expressed to the news media how she felt like she didn't know herself when she first heard the news. And you can only imagine a mother, a beautiful 8-year-old girl like this. You have your daughter, you take care of your child. Your child is not known for giving any problems. She's loved and beloved. She loves her family members. They love her. She's one of those kids that go to school on time, come home on time, do what she's supposed to do, those kind of things. You know, one of those children that are perfect. I'm not saying that all children aren't perfect, but some children take a little bit more work and a little bit more energy than others. And she was one of those children that apparently just well spoken of by everybody. So neither here nor there. It turned out that the whole body parts chop up in a bag and head missing was not her. That's why I labeled this. It was not her. However, I said, but she was still missing. Follow the story, you know, and I told you to brace for impact. She was still missing. So I said she's been missing since Thursday of last week. So y'all talk about Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We're talking about almost 7 days. In Jamaica, if you're missing for 5, 6, 7 days, I did the same scenario last night. You're a teenager, I would say, and a girl, she gone a man yard, right? She's trying to avoid some drama at home, so, da. If it's a underage child, like a minor that's so young, 8 years old, trouble dead. Alright? And I said it last night, I said, I don't want to sound pessimistic. I want to remain optimistic and give hope to her family, her mom especially. But I have to be realistic, and I just don't see a good ending to this one. No 8-year-old just disappears like this and then show up a week later. 8, right? So, people, I walk into the house today, and this is the headline that I see. Body believed to be that of the missing 8-year-old girl was found in bushes today. So, she wasn't found in the bag chop up. That was not her. But there was a body that was found in bushes, and they believe that that is her. So it pains my heart, because her mom said yesterday When she first heard the fake news, she thought it was real news, and she just started running. She didn't know where she was running to. She was having an out of body experience. Well, today, with news entities out of Jamaica confirming it, news entities that I call credible, have released it. And I remember I told you to brace for impact, and I said this is not going to be a good outcome, right? Alright. Police have discovered a body which is believed to be that of 8-year-old Shantae Skyers, who has been missing for nearly a week now. The Corporate Communication Unit, the information arm of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, has confirmed that a body has been found in bushes near the girl's home in Stirling Castle, Red Hills, St. Andrew. I have a bunch of issues here. She's been missing for nearly a week and nobody was searching. There was no mass search party sent out for her. They were not scouring areas within a certain mile radius around her school and around her home, her path where she would walk to and from school. Those areas should have been searched and fanned out and searched at a wider cordon. That obviously did not happen if her body has been found in an area in bushes near her home. A police team is now on location and are waiting for the scene of crime investigators to come and process the area. They said that we cannot confirm at this point that is the body of this 8-year-old that we have until we get forensic details to ascertain the identity. But it is believed that it may be the body of Shantae Skyers. Deputy Superintendent of Police Delia Garrick told Loop News reporter Claude Mills. Since last week, police as well as members of the family had been desperately trying to locate the 8-year-old girl who has been reported missing since Thursday in the Stirling Castle section of St. Andrew. The missing child, identified as Shantae Skyers, is of dark complexion, slim build, and about 116 centimeters, which is a tiny 3 feet 8 inches tall. Reports from the Red Hills Police are that 7 a.m. she left home for school and has not been seen or heard from since. When last seen, she was dressed in her school uniform, which is a navy blue tunic, white blouse, and black shoes, and that was the last of her. Now, my thing is this: in today's day and age, where are you sending your 7-year-old girl, your 8-year-old girl at 7 o'clock in the morning? Unless the school is right across the street from the house and I can watch her walk to school, I would never do that, right? The comment section around this video is going to get very interesting. I was just informed by my wife that information is out there that the little girl was raped, but obviously I would have expected that. I was also informed that a search party was sent out, and I did see even her father with placards and basically some kind of a protest where he was demanding that the JCF law enforcement participate more in finding his daughter, and I thought that was kind of odd, and for some reason I didn't get around to looking into that as well. I was just so happy that whoever was, or the story about the parts that was found in the bag, was not her, even though I know the outcome would not have been good because she had been missing for too long and she was too young, right? So somebody obviously had her somewhere. This is sad. This is sad. And you know what's sad? What's really sad is the fact that whoever did this is someone that is close, someone that watches her, watch her family, knows her moves. She goes to school every day at this time, back home every day at this time. She walks this path right here, and usually she ends up by herself for about the last 50 meters before she gets to her house. Opportune time to grab her. Nobody now gonna hear her scream. That kind of stuff. If me just cover her mouth quickly and drag her down in a bush or something. It's crazy, and those are the kind of people that we have living around us. Now, when I call for things like I believe that everyone being deported back into the country from overseas that have served lengthy time in foreign prisons, need to be mentally evaluated, need to be held for a while, in not imprisoned, but held in custody for a while until a database is established for DNA. That, and Jamaica itself needs a DNA base. I mean, we can start to talk about all kinds of things right now based on this right here, but the end outcome is that they found a body close to where she lives, and they're being safe right now by saying we don't know if it's her yet. Kind of look like her still, but we don't really know. I'm willing to bet now that it's her. And what can we say now? But at least the parents have a body to bury. That at least they have closure, because some people go missing and parents that even get a body back. I can't even say I'm surprised. I want to say I'm dumbfounded. I'm shocked. I'm surprised. I can't. This has been going on too much. Too much. And it seems to have become normal place. Just like how head bust out pan grung and marrow fly and run and all these things has become normal place in our society, it's the same way how our little girls being kidnapped and raped and dismembered and dashed upon in a bush and upon roadside, and our women it's this murdered and can't leave a relationship without dying and all this other. That's the same way all this has become normal place. We are in a sad place. Wow, man. I hope the mother need forget condolences. She need comforting right now. Cause that one, yeah, rough. I don't even know if it's a no more. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Let's finish up this conversation there. Alright? It's SoFlo TV. I'm out. Peace.